I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at Stock Market Mentor on Tuesday, May 29th, and today we are going to look at Salix Pharmaceuticals, SLXP. This is an IBD 50 stock. I always look at those things because they're generally stocks that are moving. They've already got a nice uptrend, and all you really got to do is look for the right entry point. Otherwise, you get crushed on those puppies. So we'll look at SLXP here. The first thing I see on the daily chart is a kind of a prolonged volatility squeeze, but it's not squeezing that tight because the stock's kind of, it's trading in a fairly wide range. In other words, you don't have the typical really, really tight Bollinger Bands that just stay there. We've got instead this bulge here. So the stock's still moving a bit. But we look at the weekly chart, and we can see, you really get the sense that this stock is ready to move. At least that's my sense. The more I zoom out, the tighter I see these bands. Well, on a weekly squeeze like this, I'm not really so much interested in buying the breakout because I don't think you have to. Again, on a weekly squeeze, you can't really have as good a timing as you can on the daily squeeze. Because it's a weekly squeeze, a lot of trading days in there. So what are we going to do with SLX here, with Salix? I'm zooming in. I see the stock trading below the upper Bollinger Band. I also see, if we really zoom in here, look at the volume. Trading volume over the last 3 days, which has all been advancing days, is average to below average. So I'm not getting the sense that this stock is close to breaking out above this last high here from last week, or I shouldn't say last week, but earlier this month on the 8th. The high, 52.74. Still, 60 cents above that level. Instead, I want to be waiting to buy this thing on a pullback. Again, the weekly chart gives me a sense that we're ready to move higher. The daily chart gives me my entry. If this stock pulls back to about 50 bucks, the 50-day moving average I think is 50.54. But if the stock pulls back to 50 bucks, that's a reversion to the mean that you want to take advantage of. You start building a position on any kind of weakness, any kind of pullback. You want to start building a position so that when the stock does finally break out to the upside, you're already there. You're already profitable in the stock. Then you can add to the position if you choose to, but your choice is based from a position of strength. You're already in, as opposed to a position of weakness where you're sitting there saying, oh crap, I knew that was going to happen. I knew I should have bought that stock. Well, I better buy some now. If you're buying the stock when it's up at like 54 bucks, I'll say you're about $2 short. So I got no problem with actually taking a small position, like really small, right here at 52, adding to that position at 50, 49, ish would be a gift, and then taking a third buy when the stock finally does break out above 54. So anyway, that's how I'd trade Salix Pharmaceuticals. Hope that helps. Members, a lot of stuff to do tonight in the strategy session, so get over there right now.